On other fields, on other days. That's the primary charge for the cadets of Army. But on this field, the seeds planted by the likes of Davis, Blanchard, and Dawkins certainly have produced victory. Welcome to Michie Stadium at West Point, home of the Black Knights of the Hudson. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of AAC squads. As we'll see, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane taking on a team looking for its first win, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Black Knights will put total leather to crank us up. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Tulsa's offense will have the first possession of the game. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down for this offense. Some misdirection with the counter. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll go right back to him. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got an open man. All kinds of running room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
He'll try to tack on one more. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Army's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the star corner.
Yeah, and this guy's got confidence. He's not afraid to go at anybody, but he better be careful because this quarterback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. I think they will trust him on defense to make plays. So you got to make a decision. Is my guy good enough to beat him on the outside? I am fascinated by this matchup.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Off the play fake. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Going to try to get it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And they got him for the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Gets it out quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. The Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Back to the ground with the running back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Gets behind those pads, picks up 4 on the play, but it's still a 4th down and 3. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well.
Off he goes. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Tulsa wasting no time.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. On second down, wants to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Man, David, that last drive, an exercise in frustration, just couldn't pay it off with a score.
Yeah, and I think this defense is riding the bend but don't break philosophy. Don't give up explosive plays. This offense, Jesse, has to find a way to manufacture some big plays and some scoring opportunities.
Man, I don't know if they're going to win, David, if they have to keep driving 8, 10, 12 plays. You're right. You got to find chunk plays somewhere. So identify the guys that can score touchdowns and get them the ball.
Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. Back to pass, it's Wells. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Gets it out fast. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
He's looking to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He wants to throw. It's on target and complete. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Line getting set on 2nd down.
Timeout, Tulsa.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They'll throw it on 1st down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That makes the score Tulsa 10, Army 0.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the 1st half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in West Point for an entertaining 1st half than you? And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Blake Field inside Michie Stadium.
Ready to go here in the 2nd half, and Tulsa will kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Army has it back, and the offense ready to go. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the 2nd half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
And that pass is intercepted. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
Hey, listen, it's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime. The defense does too, and that time maybe showing a little bit of a different look than what they did in the first half. Looked like they confused the quarterback, and they're able to come away with a pick.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to find a way to reward them and help them out a little bit, David.
And I guess that's the upside for this offense. Their defense has been so good, but man, oh man, they've got to find something, Jesse, that they can hang their hat on, something they can do to move the football.
It just feels like at this point, they kick one more field goal and this is ball game because of how well their defense is playing. So I think offensively, just don't do anything stupid and give the game away.
They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. They go to the ground. Oh, gave the defender the business. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And it's no good. Lead is still in double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Well, they knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. A third down try for the offense. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Safe completion on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They'll run it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Get it out on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll put the tight end in motion. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. He'll try it again. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll go to the ground. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. BYU has the lead right now, but this Lavelle Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 10 over West Virginia. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Probably needed a pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking to pass, it's Wells. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? When up top on second down, that leaves them needing a yard here on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got his man. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to go up top on first down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he can't escape, and down he goes. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pressure coming. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Finds his target down the middle. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. Both of these offense sputtered and stammered like a 73 AMC Pacer if they made one of those back then, and ultimately they come up short.
Sounds like a beautiful car that you just want to run better, and that's the problem with this offense right now. They've got the guys to make the plays, just not able to execute here today, dude.
It's frustrating because you want to make those plays, especially offensively, but you got to find a rhythm. You got to find something you do well and kind of stick to it. That offense couldn't find anything they did really well, and that's why they couldn't put points on the board.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack,